beautiful beings. Welcome back to my corner of the earth. I am S Earth, and I'm so happy to be back. We have some new folks here with us, so thank you for subscribing. To my returning subscribers, all of my beauties out there, welcome back. It's been a while. Sending everyone so much love, season's greetings as we are transitioning into spring. Okay, so first things first, I obviously have a new hairstyle. I put Bantu knots in my hair last night after washing it, or yesterday evening, I should say. And I'm so excited to share. I'm just so excited to share with you all the happenings with my hair. So this isn't going to be my 10-month update. This is just going to be a hair update. My 10-month update is on my 10-month anniversary is on March 16th. So I recorded the video at the end of February, like the day that I got my previous retie. I recorded the video thinking that I was on par, and I wasn't. And so that 10-month update will come to you all, keeping my fingers crossed, by Saturday, this upcoming Saturday. For this update, this is just going to be an update on my hair and everything that's new. So first things first, I had been incorrectly tracking my my lock anniversary scheduling. I had that completely wrong, and it dawned on me during my 9 month after my last update. I was like looking at the time, and I'm like, this doesn't seem correct, because I got my hair installed May. I don't even want to say the date because I'm going to be wrong, but I got my hair installed in May of last year. And so I realized that my 1 year was coming quicker than it should have been. And that's when I knew that I was doing something wrong. Let's get into this hair. So in terms of my hair, like I said, I did some Bantu knots yesterday. I gave my hair a wash. I got a retie on... You know what? I got a retie on February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. So my last retie was on February 13th, and 1, 2, 3, it's been 3 weeks, 4 weeks, coming up on 4 weeks since my last retie. And so I did wash my hair finally yesterday. It was like really icky, really gunky. And after washing it, I was just kind of looking at it, and I'm like, I wonder if I can do Bantu knots. And so I'm going to add that into this clip so that you all can see. So I started the Bantu knots in the back, and then I decided to proceed at the front of my head, simply because I feel like the front is easier to do as opposed to like this middle side here. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without having too many Bantu knots, but obviously with my hair being locked, it's I want to say it's a little thicker, and so I had to, where I previously with loose natural hair would have just created one Bantu knot in this section here. I couldn't do that with the locks because it just was way too bulgy, so I had to split it. But I'm going to show you all pretty much what I did to create this look. And my mirror is dirty because my hands are greasy. I'm touching it, and yeah, don't judge me. In the world, I feel like it's been such a long time since I have done anything, but I'll show you all what I used. So I washed my hair. I sprayed some rose water on my scalp after my hair dried down a bit, and I towel dried it. My grandma's rosemary oil, I sprayed that in each section of my hair, sprayed a little bit, and then kind of like rubbed it in. And then I proceeded with the Bantu knots. I'm going to begin by twisting my hair towards the front like so. Just a little bit. I have to be mindful because my hair is short and I don't want the Bantu knots to be too tight. But I want to make sure that I tuck these ends properly and just wrap the hair around itself. And then I have rubber band. Oh, okay, I don't have a rubber band. Let's get another one. I'm just gonna wrap the rubber band around twice. Oh, that one happened really quickly. And then I'm going to go in here. I'm running into some issues. I'm seeing some issues. Okay. So I want it to be even. I have one right here. I'm thinking I may have to take this down because this section is really wide. See, but I started doing the Bantu Knots yesterday, and one, I initially did some of them too large, and so I did have to spend some time after installing the Bantu Knots, taking some of them down and splitting some of the larger ones into two. I don't know why I was really adamant about not having a lot of Bantu Knots on my head, but due to the nature of my hair, the length, I had to split a number of them into two, and it looks way better. And so in the video, it's going to look different than what it looks like now, but I figured it out. And so let's get into it. This is what the front is looking like. I'm going to bring this just a little closer. So this is what the front of my hair is looking like. I did use some edge control, which also was a hassle because, as you all know, I previously gave my sister all of my hair products that I used, for the most part, all of my hair products that I used as a loose natural, including my edge control, because I just was like, oh, I'm not going to need edge control. I needed edge control today. And the thing is, I actually have an edge control. It's a mini one, but it's like the beeswax brand, and I don't like that one. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, and my hair just kept curling up. And I was like, I like when the front of my Bantu knots are like really sleek. I don't really care about everything else. And obviously my hair isn't loose anymore. It is locked. And so I cannot afford to just kind of like put edge control everywhere. You know, I already have buildup on some of my locks. I don't want to add on to that. And so just putting it in the front was good enough. So I did go out and purchase an edge control. So I'll show you all what I used. I purchased a new edge control brush because I threw away my other edge brush. Not an edge control brush, but y'all know what I mean. I threw away my previous one, and I found this one in my local beauty supply store, and I like it because it has that tail on the end, because sometimes, you know, you gotta like really get up in there, you gotta push it up. And so I like that it has the comb as well, for obvious reasons, because sometimes you also have the comb and then what you really need, the brush. The next thing I used is, previously I would use I think it was the purple Edge Boost, Style Factor Edge Boost for coarse hair. And when I went into the beauty supply store, I didn't see that one. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I was kind of panicking. And then I had to take a moment to breathe and to read. Yes, I had to read the labels. I'm like, how about you just read? And so I did Google. Because initially all of them, none of them said like max hold. None of them said, I didn't see ones that said coarse hair, the ones that I was picking up, because I just went for the purple mini sized ones. And I didn't see where it was labeled coarse hair. And then I Googled and saw that the pink bottle as well as the red bottle was for coarse hair, and they only have only one red bottle left. And so red is my favorite color, by the way. I was like, okay, I have to snag this. And it did a great job. It really did a wonderful job. I didn't even like put my do-rag on or anything, but it looks really good. So today I also purchased shampoo. So in my previous video, I talked about wanting something a little less inexpensive going forward, especially especially during those times where I'm washing my hair on my own. I don't want to have to spend a fortune. It's already enough money per month to get, or not per month, but just about to pay for a retie. I don't want to have to also spend money on hair supplies when my hair is locked. And so I purchased this. I know that Kendra Kinshay, who also has micro locks, and I feel like she's a lot of people's like micro lock crush right now, but she swears by this, and so I saw it. It was super inexpensive. I don't even remember how much it was, but I don't even think this thing cost me $5, honestly. And so I'm going to use this and see how I like it. It's their daily cleansing shampoo, clarifying shampoo, removes excess oil, buildup, and residue. So I'm excited to try that. However, what I have been using is the Shea Moisture Hydrate Plus Repair Shampoo. I used and swore by this as a loose natural with colored hair, and it did a wonderful job at just cleansing my hair, but then also not like stripping it too much. And also it's color safe, so it did a wonderful job on my color. I did keep this. I gave my sister a full bottle of the shampoo, as well as like the conditioner and all that other jazz. So this is almost finished, and I'm like, okay, I need to purchase another shampoo. And so I purchased the Suave clarifying shampoo, and so I'll let you all know how that works. But let's get into this hair. I'm going to turn around, and I hope this gimbal doesn't spin with me. But this is what the back is looking like. Initially, when I did it last night, this area, I only had 2 Bantu knots here, and I had to, this is one of the ones that I had to like split apart. I also had to be mindful not to do them like too tight, but I just wanted to show you all the finishing results. I also had to get like really creative in this area to obviously cover my scar. Initially, I only had 1 Bantu knot here. Like they were really just too large, and so I did have to like split like these apart. You can also tell like in my scalp, you'll see like little pieces of like hair. Apparently this is new hair that's growing in, and it's in a couple of areas. So that's interesting. This is what the side looks like. As you can see, I have my little babies hanging here, which I think is so cute. I still have issues with buildup that I'm not very happy about. So that's something that I'm gonna have to work on. So this is the next day in the office. I did not feel comfortable wearing my little locks out into the world with all that buildup. I just didn't like it. So I was able to tuck them in. I initially thought that they were too short to actually fit into the Bantu knot, but that actually wasn't the case. So all in all, I'm very satisfied with the final result. I think my hair came out really cute, and I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like once I take them down.